The town of Rosalie was a boom town that came into existence around the year 1899. It came into existence to service the miners that were working at the Copper World mine, which is up on Clark Mountain. All of that area is now National Preserve land. In the area, there is the Yates well and what was once the Yates Ranch. You head up Interstate 15, heading towards Las Vegas, Nevada. From Los Angeles, you will see an exit that says Yates Well Road. This is the area I'm talking about.
That there is a slag heap for copper ore. When you mine ore and you make it a precipitate in solution, and so you precipitate it out, you get a slag heap. That is a slag heap for the Copper World mine. Cottonwood tree is going deep enough to find water. Many years ago, before the cottonwood tree tore itself to pieces, I asked the Parks Service if I may come up here and trim it so it wouldn't kill itself. They denied me that permission. And so what did it go and do? It tore itself to pieces. So if that had been trimmed properly, the branches wouldn't have been ripped off. The Copper World mine is up that way. And there's still excellent copper ore up there, but it's not worth the expense of mining it. So, you're a miner and you're mining copper, and you have a whole bunch of copper in solution. How do you get it to precipitate out? See that pile right there? That is a pile of old tin cans. And you've got your tanks, concrete tanks here. What you do is you collect all the old food tins and you put them in a fire and you burn the labels off and any enamel coating off until you have just the tin. And then you toss them in your copper solution. I think you use hydrochloric acid. I'm not sure. I don't remember at the moment. And the copper will precipitate onto the tin cans out of solution. And I believe it will either settle on the tin cans or in the bottom of your tanks. And that's how you get copper out of solution. And that's why those tin cans are there. There's piles of those tin cans everywhere. I am standing on workers' house quarters that have been dug into the side of the arroyo here. I'll get another angle of that. Here's the one I lived in for about 2 weeks before I moved on. I had this boarded up. Somebody's taken the boards away since the year 2002, I guess. I had deep cycle batteries in there, and there's a post that I attached lights to. And I had my own lighting system. And I had the solar panel resting on top there to charge the battery. And there's more. Most of them have caved in. The mine opened briefly for World War II, and after that war they shut it down again because the price of copper went down. Needed copper for the war effort. Rosalie used to have several adobe buildings there and also there. And they have graveyard there. all gone now. Kingston Mountain Range. Avawatts are behind it, but you can't see it from this angle. Kingston's in the way. Clark. It's a great place to stay. It's nice and cool at the top in the summertime. Provided you've got the guts and gumption to climb it. There's actually firewood up there. Rosalie well. Let's see if I can get water here. God damn, it's low. Bloody fuck.
The town of